Hey everyone. I thought I'd put together like a quick Murky tutorial for Heroes of the Storm. I've been playing them a lot recently, and I used to play them a lot too, but I recently changed one little skill in my build order, and I found it made a big difference. So I thought I'd just talk about my decisions with this character and why I think he's really good. So right now my team's fighting. I'm not really doing much. Bad place to fight. Shouldn't fight there anyway. Didn't turn out well for them. Anyway, level 1. Always take block. I don't see why you would take anything else. The bubble speed up move, it's alright, but it's better to have that defense. Especially with this build, because late game you get pretty tanky and hard to kill. Well, maybe not tanky, but really hard to kill at least. So, laning phase, you do a lot of pushing with Murky. You want to place your pufferfish right there so that can hit the whole minion wave, and then usually what I do after that as a follow-up is I just go hard onto the enemy champion so that they can't kill off the pufferfish. And that's a pretty like standard combo, I feel like. Alright, so right here I'm gonna run up and help my team. As you can see, Nazeebo's not. So I'm just going to get in the fight and pretty much die, I think, and then go back to bot lane. Just kind of trying to distract them right now, just be a nuisance. Yeah, there, I got killed off, so I'm going to end up back to bot lane. I think now I'm just going to try and split push, and this is where Murky really excels. Throw pufferfish down, clear that out. I didn't. And then run up to this lane, clear all the creeps in this lane. So basically I'm soaking from 2 lanes at the same time. That's probably one of Murky's biggest strengths, is the fact that he can soak multiple lanes. I mean, he's no Lost Vikings, but like, look at this. So if we take a look at the experience right now, I'm pretty much doubling everyone except for Stitches, but everyone on my team at least, because of this double lane soak. See, just back and forth, and that allows my team to go 4v3 or 4v2 or whatever that was. Did they get kills? Yeah, see, they got a kill up there. And meanwhile, I'm soaking lane, and we're half a level ahead right now. And then we're going to get a kill here on Nazeebo. We're going to get really close to dying, bubble out safely, and go back to soaking. So I think, like, for most people in this game, what they don't really understand is how important soaking is. If you get 1 level, 2 level, 3 level advantage, it's like game over most of the time. So it's kind of hard to come back when the other team's like a whole skill ahead of you. We're not doing the best soaking here. I don't know, these guys are like following me around, they're fine. Oh, right, and I want to talk about the skill talents. So, you can see them up here. What I took was bigger slime, and it makes your bases... attacking slimed enemies makes you deal 100% more auto attack damage. Now, the big change here to what I normally would build is this one, the 30% slime radius. I normally go, I used to go the increased ability power. What's it called? Oh shit, I can't remember what it's called. But that was generally like the standard ability you'd take on Murky. But I find the increased slime radius makes you a lot more sticky. Because basically before, when you were chasing people, you would catch up to them, auto-attack them, and drop back. And you'd have to hit your slime right when you were catching up to them, or it wouldn't apply and they'd get away. But this way, this is our one bad team fight, actually. This one's not... Oh, and this is dumb on my part. I shouldn't go in here. But, with the 30% slime radius increase, you're a lot more sticky. It's easier to hit them. It also, I find, helps your lane clear, because if you stand in the middle of the creeps and slime, you can hit all of them really easily. But actually, yeah, I think it's better than the ability power increase move, at least for this build, because at level 13 and 16, I get the bubble cooldown and bubble heals, so it makes you really hard to kill, and you can just stand right in the middle of the enemy team and just annoy the hell out of them. So. See, I'm doing more soaking. I'm just trying to run to wherever my team's not right now, I think. See what my experience is at. So Murky, 6,000, yeah, see, I'm pretty much doubling everybody else, except for Stitches again. I don't know what he's doing to get so much experience. But that's partly because I can split lanes, and also partly because, we get a kill on Stitches here with my grab. It's also partly because Murky, like, once you kill him, he's right back to life and back in lane soaking. So he's one of the better soaking champions. We're not that far ahead in experience, like, we're like half a level, but that makes a difference when you hit 10 early. So I'm just soaking more. Oh, and here, basically, I leave my team to take the top temple, and I just take the bottom one. Get some experience first and push lane. Yeah, someone's pinging me to go get that, but I was like, yeah, I know. Alright, so this is pretty basic. I don't know what the other team's doing and why they're not trying to actually take this. I never actually watched this fight. I was too busy just doing my own thing bot lane. So, do we... I think we... Oh, here comes... Yeah, so we kind of lose that. I had to back out to heal. I can solo this camp. But I finish it off. And I think I just go back to soaking rather than joining up with my team. Which makes sense, because now we're like a full level ahead. Which is really good. Let's see. Yeah, 9,000. Doubling everyone's experience. Just let them take that. I'm probably pushing a little far here. I should have gone and helped my team out, but... Soak, soak, soak. Grab. Murky's got an awesome ability to make plays. And if you're not worried about him dying, and your team's not worried about him dying, then you're gonna do okay. Where are we now? I got bubble cooldown, so I can at least keep that on. I got 3 kills already. So I think we take, yeah. So this game's pretty, like, stompy. It wasn't really any... We weren't ever really in trouble. We had, like, one bad team fight, I think. And now we got a 2-level lead with 12. Like, look at that experience bump. Look how far ahead I am of everybody. I'm tripling this guy, Uther. And then I'm just being a nuisance chasing down this guy. I think I end up grabbing him here. Yeah. Finish him off. And now I got my healing bubble. So basically I become unkillable because I just walk into the middle of the team, heal up, disengage, then slowly start to engage again, because the cooldown's I think like 8-7 seconds, so you just wait a second and go back in and you can just bubble out again. You can chase people, you can fight people one-on-one, no problem. I really like this build. I like it better than any of the pufferfish builds where you get increased pufferfish damage and stuff, because you're just such a nuisance with this build. Okay, this is a really good play here. So, look at this. He, what's his name? Zeratul gets this beautiful stun. So I see that opportunity to kill Lily off. I throw my pufferfish down, go on her, burst her down. Now we go into, what's his name? Oh yeah. Stitches. Watch this. I bubble because I was getting slowed. Get the kill in the middle of their base. I should have killed him. I didn't see him though. Just bubble out of there. Keep pushing. So I think there's a couple of us, or no, wait. Just keep engaging here, and I think the other team comes down to fight us. Almost kill Murky because that's a bad ult to have. I shouldn't have do that. So you end up chasing a little far here. Almost completely overcommitting. See, I just bubble, heal up again, I'm back at full health. Almost dead there. So normally you wouldn't want to fight here, but we're just wrecking so hard that it's like, why not? Bubble out. And Lily overcommits, so we get to, I get to pick her off. Then we see, what's his name? He's going in too far, so we pick him off too. Those slows, heal bubble over. I see them, so right here, I see them about to kill, what's his name? Stitches. So I instantly engage onto Nazebo. So I get Nazebo stunned up, and we finish him off, and that's a team clear. And that's pretty much game at this point. And if you look at the score, I've got 8 kills, the most kills on the team, 9 assists. I haven't even died to full death yet, and my experience is just crazy. Like, I'm tripling this guy, and we're, you know, 3 levels ahead. My siege damage is the most on the team, and I'm doing a lot of hero damage with like 8 kills. So we grab those shrines. I just kind of bug them here for a bit, and it's game over. I'm just kind of soaking the experience here and just making sure that they can't engage or anything on. Now I go a little too far here, and I think I die. That's okay, because I think this is... they're almost done at least. We have just a couple hits left on their base. Look at that dual ability. Just heal up. So that was a really easy game. With the stats 8, 9, and 1. Most siege damage in the game and most experience by far. Like, I'm just doubling everyone's experience on the other team. It's crazy. But yeah, that's my Murky guide. Oh, the talent build. I think you probably saw what I picked, but if you look in my match history, it's just Murky and all wins. So I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun playing him, and I think he's pretty strong. I mean, I always thought he was strong, but I kind of like this new build. And yeah, just in case you missed it, my talent build was block, increase slime radius, instead of living the dream. That's the one I used to always take, but I find this makes you a lot stickier, even better at clearing in some ways. Increase basic attack, slime advantage, octograb, decrease bubble cooldown, bubble machine, rejuvenation bubble, and then finally and the shark too, because might as well get a bit of extra damage. I mean, I guess you could take rewind, so you can do like a double pufferfish grab, but I don't know, I'm not that coordinated, so I generally just go for in the shark too. Get some damage on there. And yeah, that's my Murky video, Murky tutorial. Have fun playing him, guys.